Today we're diving into Inflection Point, the first book in Barbara J. Barker's Ring of Fire series. Barker, known for her apocalyptic vision and emotionally charged storytelling, delivers a novel that is both terrifying and exhilarating, perfect for readers who crave survival thrillers, global catastrophe, and the intoxicating pull of human resilience. The novel begins with the world on the brink of collapse. What should have been ordinary lives quickly spiral into betrayal, resilience, and the intoxicating pull of survival in a landscape reshaped by fire and destruction. Barker wastes no time in immersing readers in a narrative where every decision carries menace, every silence reshapes destiny, and every revelation tests the limits of courage. The title, Inflection Point, is symbolic. It reflects both the literal tipping point of global disaster and the metaphorical idea of transformation, how resilience is forged in chaos, how loyalty can fracture under pressure, and how courage becomes the ultimate act of defiance against despair. The protagonists are compelling, ordinary people thrust into extraordinary circumstances. Their journey is one of resilience as they confront betrayal, loss, and the intoxicating pull of survival against impossible odds. Readers will root for them as they face challenges that test both their tactical brilliance and their emotional strength. The supporting cast adds depth and intrigue. Fellow survivors, shadowy enemies, and enigmatic allies all play roles that test loyalty and spark conflict. Barker excels at weaving relationships that feel authentic, sparking in moments of fleeting trust, manipulation, and shocking revelation. The suspense is relentless. Barker layers the narrative with shocking twists, brutal confrontations, and revelations. Every rival feels formidable, every ally questionable, and the looming presence of apocalypse keeps readers hooked until the final page. The pacing is cinematic and immersive. Barker balances explosive disaster sequences with quiet moments of reflection, ensuring that readers are invested not only in the action, but also in the emotional journey of the characters. The dialogue sparkles with grit, capturing both the brutality of survival and the vulnerability of human connection. Thematically, Inflection Point explores resilience, loyalty, and transformation. It asks, can humanity survive betrayal? How do ambition and morality collide in the face of extinction? And what happens when survival itself becomes the risk worth taking? The climax of the novel is both thrilling and emotional. Without spoiling the details, it's safe to say that the survivors face a confrontation that pushes them to their limits, forcing them to embrace choices that will define not only their mission, but their legacy. The resolution is satisfying, yet leaves readers eager for the next installment in the Ring of Fire series. Barbara J. Barker's prose is sharp, evocative, and emotionally rich. She writes with intensity, capturing both the thrill of suspense and the ache of vulnerability. Her ability to blend apocalyptic grit with heartfelt emotion makes Inflection Point a standout in the genre. Reading Inflection Point feels like stepping into a storm of fire and shadows, chaotic, dangerous, and unforgettable. It's a novel that will resonate with anyone who loves apocalyptic thrillers, anyone who has questioned loyalty, and anyone who craves a story that keeps them hooked from the first page to the last.